Listen, I'm smiling just rewatching that catch as we welcome in the winner of the Electric Play of the Week, presented by Chevrolet, Eli White. Okay, my friend, you've played great at center field, but where does this catch rank amongst the best you've ever made?
I think that's at the top. Yeah, that's a catch I've dreamed about since I played outfield, so that was really cool. And yeah, I got to say that's number one.
Hey, what made this catch really funny, great, whatever, was just the reaction you got from G-Man Choi. Have you seen that? I'm guessing you saw G-Man Choi's reaction from the robbery.
No doubt. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, he made it better, that's for sure. Yeah, and he was pretty funny when I got on first base the next game, and he was chirping at me a little bit, so he made it fun. Yeah.
What did he say to you at first?
He just acted like he was mad at me. Yeah. So he just kind of grabbed my jersey a little bit and acted like he was upset. So
wow,
it was funny.
I can't imagine G-Man
Right?
seeming upset. He's usually such a happy player.
I know, right?
You bring it out in him. All right. You can obviously take a home run away. You can add a home run. What are you prouder of? Like, what makes you feel better, when you rob a home run or when you hit a home run?
Yeah, so that was cool, getting to do them both in the same game. But you know, I got to say, robbing the homer was probably a little bit more fun. You know, I've hit a few homers and never robbed a home run in the show, so getting to do that was something special. And you know, saving 3 runs there for my pitcher and my team, that was a cool experience.
Eli, it's X, man. Hey, speaking of home runs, you had an inside the park home run this season. Talk to us a little bit about that, and was that your first Little League homer?
Yeah, I think it was since Little League. So yeah, that was cool. You know, I hit that single, and I was rounding first, and I didn't see it get by the outfielder, and heard my first base coach telling me to go, and you know, I had to turn on the jets a little bit, and yeah, that was cool. That was cool to clear the bases on that, and it was a big situation in the game, so that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun to watch too, man. I'm always interested to know, guys, that, you know, now you got some time under your belt in the big leagues. What's been the biggest adjustment you feel like that you've had to make since being in the big leagues, and how has it worked out for you?
Yeah, I think, you know, just approach at the plate is huge. You know, the quality of pitching that you face up here day in, day out is just, you know, the biggest step, I think, from AAA and the minor leagues. So just learning how to approach each game and how to approach different pitchers and with different pitch types, and something that, you know, I'm still learning and still trying to figure out what works best for me, but I think that's been the biggest learning curve.
We're giving a lot of love to that home run robbery from last week, but you had a couple of great catches yesterday too, robbing Jose Ramirez. Were you like laid out? You're just like, you know, body slamming onto the ground. Doesn't that hurt when you do that? Just belly flop onto the warning track?
I think the adrenaline takes over, you know, so I feel it a little bit today. I'm a little bit sore from sliding and diving, but in the moment, you know, I'm just trying to catch the ball and not really thinking about it too much.
Hey, so our producers, researchers did some snooping. They found you kayaking, and there was a wipeout in McCovey Cove last night. Did you see this? And we obviously want to know what your thoughts on if you could have done a little better kayaking than this.
Hey, I don't know. Kayaking's pretty tough, actually. After I took that picture, I probably tipped over. So I might be able to give that guy a run for his money, but he's getting after it, trying to get the ball. So, but yeah. Yeah, I enjoy being outside and kayaking. That was actually during COVID when couldn't really do much. So my wife and I would kayak down the river a good bit. So that was a good time.
Yeah, we saw the two of you kayaking. You're up playing golf. You're always hiking. It looks like you stay really active and outdoors. Hopefully the water was warmer for you there in South Carolina than it was for those guys in San Francisco. And speaking of South Carolina, you played at Clemson. What was your most memorable time about being there? And did you ever watch a football game from the Hill?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I watched multiple games from the Hill, so that was fun. You actually get tired of staying on the Hill for a while, you know, so after a quarter or two, try and move to a seat. But yeah, you know, I love my time at Clemson. It was growing up close to there is where I always wanted to go to school. And I think my junior year, when we won the ACC tournament, that was my most memorable moment. So it was a fun group of guys, some lifelong friends I made there. So that was a really neat experience and something I'll remember forever.
I can only imagine the bond that's created throughout that type of experience. Did you touch the rock?
I did.
You
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, that's a Clemson tradition. You gotta get out there and touch the rock.
And it was as magical as promised?
It might be a little overrated, but it's cool.
Death Valley. Hey, so I got another question for you, bro. You're one of the fastest guys in the league, right? So were you always this fast? Did you work on your speed? Is it something that you train and try and, focus on now, or is it just natural?
Yeah, so I think, God gave me some natural speed, and but it's something that the past few years I really realized, it's something that I can develop and really get better at. So really the past 3 years, I've really worked hard in the off seasons with my strength and conditioning coach, and really put on some muscle, got stronger, and worked on my speed and agility. And it's been something that, I've been able to take advantage of.
I mean, not only speed, Eli, I hear you're one of the most athletic players in Major League Baseball. I did a little digging on the IG as well, seeing you playing some tennis. What other sports do you like to play off the field, man?
Yeah, so I grew up playing basketball. Basketball and baseball were my sports. And when I got to high school, I just stuck with baseball. But, I was always active. Grew up in a neighborhood with a bunch of guys around my age playing backyard football, basketball, pickup basketball. So, I like playing tennis. My aunt was actually a tennis pro, so I, grew up, going to tennis academy and doing camps. So, I think it's important for young kids to, play a bunch of different sports. I think it helps athleticism, developing that. But yeah, I like playing a lot of sports and, staying active.
I love you promoting these younger athletes being well-rounded. I'm definitely a proponent of that as well. Real quick before we let you go, who's your favorite tennis player?
Oh, I got to go with Nadal.
Nice.
Yeah, I like the lefty stroke.
Love that pick. Eli, we really appreciate your time. Thanks for sharing some of your memories with us, and we can't wait to see more incredible plays from you this season.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.